Welcome, my lovely dears, to another session of the Western Chivalrics, wherein I'm sure nothing related to wild magic happens to anybody.
Definitely not.
When last we left off, you climbed into the spooky Resident Evil village-looking house and ascended the stairs into the leaning library of endless lore, because alliteration is dope. And after defeating Book Golem and acquiring some Book Friend, continued your ascent until you reached, well, a very misty, ethereal place. At its extreme center is an orb ripe for the pondering. It glows with a faint purple light on the outside, while the depths inside are sweeping, deep, mysterious, and murky. You can see
Yeah,
that there is a lot of shattered gravel, exploded pillars. There are collapsed roofs to a lot of the buildings that wrap around this temple like structure. And a soft voice called out to you at the but last moment of the session. Hello there.
okay. I have a question for the DM.
Go ahead.
Why eternal instead of limitless?
Because there's probably a limit, but the library is never going anywhere. I wouldn't want to lie just for an extra illiterate L.
I
Because
mean,
eternal sounds fancier.
but limitless sounds more powerful.
They don't have to prove anything. They're the fucking Assyrians.
You didn't give a shit, it's true. Yeah. You hear a soft, hello there.
Hi.
Hello?
Voices, that's wonderful. Welcome. I'm sorry that the place is a bit of a mess. I never really thought to tidy things up.
That's
Well,
okay.
that depends on who and where you are.
I assume they're in the orb there.
Sort of. And as for a name, uh, don't really have one. But I am the orb. Behold, my large orbliness, smooth and glowing.
It is a very nice orb.
Thank you.
What does it do?
That's a good question. I mean, it is me. It's like saying, what does a you do when it's just stood around doing nothing? The answer's nothing, really. But I could do something, but, I'm not right now, so I guess I don't do anything.
Would you like to do anything?
Probably, yeah. Like a whole bunch of stuff, I imagine. It'll take me a while to consider it, I suppose.
Hmm. So we can see like the pillars and everything there are smashed up, right?
Oh yeah, they've been blown outwards from this orb.
Does it look like the orb is unstable in some fashion that it's
No,
causing
just
that, or
just ominously powerful. I mean, right now there's no like pulsing or anything. The insides of it churn, and there is a constant glowing fog that rolls from it, but it's not like it's expanding in any kind of way.
okay?
Oh, I thought of something I want to do. Here. And a sort of like dinner dining tray just sort of appears in front of, let's say, Bob. It's about 10 foot wide, and you can see that it's got a big teapot on it and a number of teacups. There, tea party.
Okay, could since post passive insight goes into Ethereum play, could I have just seen how the fuck that happened, or did you just snap into reality.
Just snapped into reality. It's not like it was hiding in the ethereal waiting to happen.
Oh no, I mean if it was drawn through there like
No,
spectral shit.
it just occurred.
Oh boy, this
Okay,
is the
so I got-
fucking orb from Destiny. Just acausal as shit.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
Thank
I'll
you.
just-
Be
You're
rude of us
welcome.
not to accept, so
It's good. It is a lemon and yarrow tea. It's good for colds.
What exactly happened here? Because this is some serious devastation.
Oh,
Which
embarrassing story. I yelled for a while, and it broke everything until I stopped.
Are you okay?
yeah,
Been
sounds
a
like
matter
a
of
quiet situation
speaking.
for you.
Yes.
You finally found where they recorded the first lines to Immigrant Song.
no, that's where it started. The Pillarman sound.
I'm a-
Out of character. I'm just so fucking fed up with the immigrant song.
I mean, it's the one song they put in every movie.
I know it's getting some fucking Mariah Carey vibes to it. I just so fed up with it.
I'll take a cup of tea with me as I step a little bit closer.
Like, did you yell out of existential possibility or pain?
Well, it's a very complicated question, Bob. Honestly, I don't have a good answer for you.
Well, at least you're okay now.
Mostly okay, Ariel.
It knows our names.
Well, yeah, of course. They're usually they're your names. I just have to read them.
You can read
Question:
what's
do
in
you
our
have
minds, huh?
Not really. I can read you.
Could you
Oh.
explain in more depth?
the tablet,
Yes. Are
the key?
are you prepared for more depth?
Yes.
I'm always prepared for more depth.
Of course you are. You have lots of lovers and you're a size queen.
Wow.
Basically, when I look at a person, I can see them as a story. And I can see that basically all the time. It's the easiest way to read a person is chronologically. And so I sort of know everything about a person when they are observed.
Snaps fingers like the key. Like I said, like the key from the lake.
It's modeled
Well-
on how I function, yeah.
But
Well,
what
I
am
hope
I
my
thinking right now?
I just said I don't read thoughts, but judging on the fact that it's you asking, I would say you're thinking about them beans.
Ah, no.
Well, I
Whoa.
hope my story is interesting at
Mate,
least.
that was close enough. Yeah, they're all interesting stories. I appreciate the presence.
Well, if you've read our stories, then you know why we're here. We're here to check up on whatever this whole thing was cooking.
Well, and now you know the answer to that at the very least. And I am quite interested in reciprocating and getting out of here. Unfortunately, it looks like in resolving this matter, it turns out that I'm quite unnecessary, which is, I'm not going to lie, it's more of that existential dread thing that Bob was going on about.
Oh no, don't say that. Everyone's
No, I
necessary
didn't.
for everything. Don't
I
ever
didn't
think you're
say.
not.
I didn't say existential dread. I said existential causality. Like
Look,
being
they're
manifested.
functionally the same thing as far as being understood by a person is concerned. There's no need to yes and or no but me.
So,
That's just true.
how can I help you get out then?
Oh, that's a very good question. I'm not sure that you're allowed to.
As in, I don't have the permission or the power.
Probably, possibly both. Well, no, actually, I think anyone has the power to get me out of here. But that's definitely what one would consider meddling, and it's dangerous. I guess I'm terrifically powerful and I can do anything.
Define anything.
Anything
That's
is
a
anything, I
difficult one.
think.
Do you know how to define anything?
Well, addendum. Define the limits of your power.
Destroying this plane of existence. Just shy of that.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh no, that's mean.
That's alarming.
that is
That
quite
is
a lot of
alarming.
power.
Yeah.
It would take time and effort, and some doubtless people would come up and try and stop me because you definitely leave ripples in existence when you do something that drastic. But I could certainly give it a good try. Don't intend to, obviously, but that's why I say I'm very powerful.
That
Good.
Well,
is comforting.
Yeah, have a
Ha-
diamond. And a diamond appears in front of you, Trist. It's worth about 5,000 gold, and it appears to be shaped like a smiley face.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
okay.
And that to the sheet.
Okay, 5,000
No,
GP
no, no,
diamond.
no, stop. Okay. What happened to the Assyrians that were here?
Oh, them. Well, they developed a sense of self without me. I was here to try and resolve that. I was supposed to be their everything so that they had their independence again. But they, turns out, got their independence anyway by existing, or by going insane. Isn't that interesting?
Are they still here?
Oh, no, Assyrians stayed here. After they set me up, they left because they had no reason to hang around. I mean, I don't blame them for that because they weren't really considerate back then.
Do you know where they went?
I do now, yeah.
You mean they learned
Could
how
you
to become
tell us?
considerate?
What do you mean? Of course I know. You talk to the Assyrians. You know exactly where they are.
Well, they don't know what happened to you,
Oh.
so those are different
Oh.
Assyrians.
No, they're the same. They must have just all forgotten because I was before their conscience.
What,
Okay.
Assyrians are like puppets. And the person who was holding all of their strings one day just sort of fell over. So they made me so that I could hold their strings, and then they went off to wait for me to mature and stuff and suck up stuff. But then apparently in the interim, they must have forgotten about me because they all appear to have the sentience required with which to interact with you. They even used magic similar in the way to how I read people in order to make sure that entry to their city is permissible.
Can I ask what sort of stuff you sucked up? You sort of
You
glossed
can
over that.
ask, but it's probably, just best not to say, frankly.
Right. Okay. So, let's just. Okay, for our own sake here, we're just gonna list this out. You're a quite kind, from what we can see, a quite reasonable and quite calm
Mhm.
being
At the
with
moment, yeah.
limitless power,
Yes.
but you're stuck here.
Sort of.
I think
Close enough to.
definitionally the Assyrians made a god.
Basically. That was who used
No,
to, puppet their string, make them
Oh,
dance,
well,
yada, yada, yada.
but from the
congratulations
looks
on
of it,
godhood.
I guess so. But no, it's or is it willful entrapment?
Hard to say. Sometimes I'm feeling more cohesive than other times. It's hard to pay attention to everything and anything when you are everything and anything, you know?
Do you feel like you're finished maturing then?
Oh, goodness, yes. That's why I started doing the yelling, see if anyone would come. They didn't, which was a bummer.
Ah,
Is it?
Well, we're here now.
Are, can you shrink?
Yeah, I guess so.
a
I'm sh-
Well,
portable
we
version of
could
you would
take
be.
take it to Avalon.
I wonder what they'll do with me, though, when I turn up infinitely powerful.
Do you even want to go to Avalon?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Certainly would assuage some certain curiosities, and all of them finding out what they've done would be interesting, sure.
I
Do you
I
think
have
they'd
a
harm you, though?
I don't think they could harm me anymore. They might try, but it's unlikely they'd even try, because they
They'll
already know
probably
how strong I am.
just use it to fix their door.
Well, that's possible,
actually,
yeah.
speaking of doors, I have a okay. Now I have a very interesting. Since you are everything and anything,
Mm-hmm.
there was talk about the extra plane or poking holes through the reality here into our world.
Okay,
You can
yeah.
you can sense and see that, correct?
If I try to, sure. I'm not looking at any right now, and I'm in a demi-plane as well, which makes it kind of hard to see.
Okay.
But do you think you could help fix that?
Yeah.
Probably. I bet I could, patch over a whole bunch of holes. I
Is
don't think I can fix it, but I could slow it down, whatever it is.
is this orb here the entrance to your demiplane?
No,
No, we are in
you're
the
already in
demi
the
plane.
demi-plane.
Oh, we're in
You
the
entered it the
demiplane.
moment
Right,
you went
right,
inside the house, the spooky
right,
house.
right. Sorry, I thought like demiplane was something else.
So I
Oh,
guess
no.
follow up to that. If you can be anything, can you be other than the orb, i.e., bipedal, mobile?
Yeah, what should I look like?
I don't know.
Whatever you'd like to look
Hot
like.
we sort of
Residian
have.
dragon lady?
I could do that, sure.
We also have, already spare bodies
I don't think they need
downstairs.
that.
I don't need to
Yeah,
climb into a spare body. I can just be a body.
yeah.
It'd be a bit of a
Just
waste to climb into a spare.
just make
Magic.
whatever you'd like to be.
Big magic moo cow.
Big magic Mukau could also work, I guess. I probably shouldn't turn into something made of Residium because you'll all get very sick.
Oh, no,
That
I
would
mean,
be appreciated.
yeah.
Yes.
Just, something that looks like Senetreo would probably make the Assyrians feel
No,
better.
I
Or
would
would it
say though,
intimidate them?
Maybe think of what, I don't know, a Senetreo daughter would look like. Or son, whichever you prefer, I guess.
Hmm.
Oh, I think I have a dragon. I have a dragon girl that would do that. That would look like it's kind of Residium-y.
Sure, hook me up with some up.
Yeah, also, just
It's
go
one
with
of your
whatever you
favorite
want
ones.
to go
It's one
with.
of your favorite ones.
Baba just talked to Tristan and say like, come on, I was just thinking like she could be like a tiny version of herself, just a tiny version of themselves, and pilot it like a giant robot.
What?
Is it safe to approach your orb, or would that be a bit of danger?
You're probably eating up a bunch of wild magic just by being nearby, but I'm making sure it's not doing anything harmful.
Oh,
That's good.
Oh, more
Fair enough.
wild magic. But
I remember the
Just,
last time. I got another
sounds-
heart from that.
That sounds pretty convenient.
I think so.
I mean, I'm alive because my heart was in the right place, so yeah, having an extra is probably pretty good.
Or does it make you twice as vulnerable if you turn into a vampire?
I put it in BCT, but it is spoiler.
Luckily, we don't have to worry about that. Right?
Tristan will
the
also
past
ponder this
vampires.
question.
I mean, it's a valid question. No one really knows if that's how that works. Would you become twice as vulnerable if you have two weak spots, or do you need to destroy both weak spots?
maybe you could be just half affected by the normal weak spot then until both are secured.
It's
Yeah.
a possibility. I should find out.
Well, we have a vampire around the continent. We'd love to have you poke two holes in.
Oh, I can't fudge. Well, I shouldn't fudge with causality that much. I'm pretty sure you're competent enough to defeat whoever that person is. Here, one sec, though. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
A vampire spawns here. They appear to be asleep and completely still.
Hello.
They do not react. There you go. It's got 2 hearts. Give it a go.
Where did that come from?
I made one.
Oh, okay.
Okay then.
Feel Wait, you can just make
stay.
new life?
Well, I mean,
I
it's
mean, this one isn't
undead,
sentient, it's
so-
just a functioning body.
Oh, okay.
All right, works for me.
Making
Hey,
sentience is complicated. I can do it, sure.
It's
There's nothing in there.
undead.
Nobody's
It's a
home.
vampire. We should kill it. I'm stabbing my sword through the hearts.
Yeah, Tristan poke
Hey,
the other one.
dude. Hey, you have a laser sword. You need a wooden stake. Remember?
I
That
don't
is
think
true.
that matters.
I mean, it doesn't matter with a light sword, but I also think that it's weak to the light sword anyway. You're going to ruin the experiment. Here, and she gives you both stakes.
Okay, fine then.
Fine.
Oh, nice ripeye.
Stab.
Yeah, it does in fact take punching through both hearts to destroy the vampire. Ah, now we all know together. Isn't that exciting?
That was oddly cathartic.
Okay, you should probably step back again now.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I can do that like almost indefinitely, unless you come up and touch orb, which I understand is something that wizards are wont to do, but it's probably a bad instinct in this case.
What
I
would
mean, it
happen
is rather
if you
tempting, I'll
touch
be
orb?
honest.
Uncontrolled wild magic.
Yeah, probably not a great idea.
It could be an amazing idea, but there's also a lot of odds that it is not.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't risk it.
No,
So
no,
Then
no. Get
again,
that.
And yet you play with a deck of many things.
I did not play the deck of many things.
That's true.
I
Hey,
did.
Tajana,
That
would you
was
like to touch
me.
the orb?
Not right now.
Okay, well, there you go then.
no
Well,
balls.
it is.
I'd be like, wow, this guy's
I can taunt him into it.
You know, I mean, it is tempting. Last time,
Slide.
wild magic hasn't done anything bad to me. It's given me a second heart. I don't think it said it's pretty good.
All right,
mean, you
everyone,
got
form
really
an orderly
mad at
queue to lick the orb. I'm gonna stand
mean,
back
you
here
got
and
real-
wipe.
I mean, you got really upset about the other eye color changing thingy.
Yes, but I just changed the other eye color back. It wasn't actually anything negative.
Well, it's well, you have the ability to alter reality and personality as you see fit.
Within reason, yeah. I mean, that was a super simple thing to do. I could alter reality pretty limitlessly, but then that would create ripples, and that'd probably punch a bunch of those holes that you guys are worried about, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Hmm. Touch the orb or not?
No
I
balls.
don't
I
think
see
you
I'm
should do
tempted
that.
now.
You have two kids already. You have two kids waiting for you. Come on. Do you want to gamble on that, Ariel?
No.
No.
That makes a good point. You probably should not do that. Tajana, however,
The two fairies are closest.
Well, I mean, I'm still pretty close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have like you have kids that you could potentially never see if things go south.
wild magic could turn your eyes into penises. It's true.
That is a point.
Ah, there we go. That works.
Oh, wow. You are rather dashing and cute.
Well, yeah, I basically chose from grand market appeal.
It's a good look.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
huggable.
is that just a manifestation of you, or is that the real deal? By which I
It become
mean,
the real deal in a few hours. It takes a while to transfer files.
understandable.
Yeah, I can't just stick all of me in a new body straight away.
Yeah.
And if I
you have-
remove the orb self that I have right here, and as she's saying this as well, you can see that the dragon in front of you is talking. Well then this whole plane would collapse while you're in it. That would kill you all. That'd be terrible.
Yes, that would be terrible. Do we have to worry about touching your new body, or...
And you should be worried for lots of reasons.
I mean, yes, but I'm more worried about the whole wild magic if I touch the new body rather than the orb.
I'm working on it. It should be fine. I didn't have to worry about that before, so I didn't. But now I do, so I will.
All right, then.
Yeah. Out of character. You know what would be fucking hilarious? Oh, right. Transformative wild magic doesn't work on Tajana now.
That is true.
Yeah, that's
It does
why
mean,
I-
however, it could give her any list of interesting mind effects, though, and some of them are not very pleasant.
Yeah, that's fine.
No.
Yeah.
She doesn't have much of a mind to begin with.
Ah,
Tiana just talks and
Uh,
meows for a week.
meow, 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 meow.
Uh,
There are some pretty horrifying ones, like your mind functions inside out. It's pretty terrible.
Ugh.
How does that
How
work?
does that work?
It means you do something and then think about it about 5 seconds later. You wouldn't be able to take
Like
turns.
I do already.
I mean, yeah, but you wouldn't be able to take turns in combat. I would take your turn, and then you'd think possibly that was a bad idea after doing it.
that's hilarious.
That feels like you take the character sheet away, kinda, really.
No, I probably wouldn't, but it would basically it would probably function as just having her operate on the madness table.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Well, not pleasant.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You
It's like,
have
because...
no impulse control, so you just act on just every random impulse.
Oh no, so you're literally a drunk redneck.
Anyway,
You get telescope vision, MacTire.
No, it's just like that awful movie where your penis hole starts singing.
mind effects are much less fun than transformative.
Yeah, so
You could learn
that literally-
telekinesis. That's pretty dope.
Could. I don't think it's worth the risk.
No, not really.
I mean, no, but you should do it anyway just for the lulz.
Savin says for the safety of the back row there behind the glass.
Yeah, I ain't
shield.
touching that. That's retarded. You should do it, though.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't doing it.
Pussy.
She is.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is.
Meow.
Several shots out.
Anyway,
Well, do it yourself, you coward.
and Triss is gonna.
Look, don't all try and knock each other into touching me. It's also just kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, that was out of character.
And yet
Oh,
she still
well, you
answered.
know it.
Nice, you can read out of character. She's like Tiana.
Triss will clear his throat. So, once you're finished uploading yourself there, can you just walk out?
Probably.
What would be the repercussions of doing so, do you reckon?
Putting another incredibly powerful god into the realm is probably a bad idea. Up until I leave, which I'll probably have to do. I guess I'll take the Assyrians with me so they can go see their mum again.
Oh,
Well, would you?
I'm hardly
come-
going to hang around and break things, am I?
I mean, there are a lot of things that are
could
broken
do
you could help
opposite.
fix.
What do you feel like having fixed, I guess?
I mean, the holes breaking in reality, the beasts of darkness spilling into creation, that sort of thing.
I can stop some of that.
Neat.
It's too bad you can't make a curative for darkness corruption.
Yeah, it's one of those god things where you can't really cure sentience, and as far as corruption's concerned, it's just a different state of sentience.
What about things
It's
that
not a very
aren't
pleasant state of
sentient, though?
sentience, but
Like a corrupted item.
an item, yeah, probably, no problem.
Start fishing through the old golf bag.
I just get
Go for
out the fucking Vorpal arm.
Yeah.
And I still fucking. I was gonna research this has a very nice effect.
Sure, give it here. And she says that, and then the football arm is not in your hands anymore anyway. She's holding it. This is a creature's arm. That's a bit morbid, isn't it?
Well, yes, but it took Tristan, Tristis, and Tajana's arm, so tit for tat.
Fair game, I suppose. All right, well, what do you want me to do with this thing?
Get
The
rid of the
dark-
darkness?
Okay.
and
And then the
without,
arm
like,
disappears. I take it you
without-
want something similar to replace it.
I mean, if raw replacement works just fine, sure, I suppose.
can you
I mean,
transfer that? Can you transfer that abilities onto a weapon?
I wouldn't want to break a weapon.
No. Like, it's like a, like a basic masterwork weapon, for example.
I could make it. Well, I mean, that's basically what I was about to make.
Oh, Faunra,
What?
would you like a Vorpal effect sword?
I've already got all the things I need for my sword.
Yeah, her
Yes.
orb thingy wouldn't work anymore if I made that. It would be too powerful.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I mean, we
You
just
do
Rattle
know what
dragon
you're
lance.
asking to be. Yeah.
that lance
do know
cannot
what you're asking,
get
yes.
jacked anymore. I show you that.
Alright.
God says it can.
Yeah, I don't want to break your things.
Alright.
I mean, a Vorpal sword itself is more than plenty.
Okay. What do you want it to look like? Longy or biggy or curvy?
Long's probably most utilitarian.
Okay.
And it was your part, Bob, so whatever
Bob
you
doesn't
want
use
to...
weapons.
Yeah, but it's Bob's part, so he
He
should get
just
the decision.
draws fucking Excalibur. I'm sorry, you said what?
I said you don't fucking use weapons. You've swung that like once.
Hey, I've shown that like at least 6 times, so screw you, baby.
I'm just saying.
No, but yes,
The
I will say
Druid
this.
calling the fucking other person a hippie.
I'm
Oh, here you
sorry,
go.
I'm
She
not
makes you a
dressed as a
Vorpal.
hippie.
She
Yeah,
makes
I
a
will say
Vorpal
this.
longsword for you.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's possible to shunt that into what's his name? What's his name again?
Well, that's just terrible. This
Tristis.
No. I've already said this
Okay.
thing is as powerful like a Vorpal greatsword. That's pretty powerful. That severs everything that it hits. There's no sticking another enchantment on something like that without it exploding. And then you get Vorpal shards everywhere.
And that sounds rather dangerous.
Yes, for all of you, not me.
That is what I meant, yes.
Which means I will do it if you really want, but I don't want to destroy your things.
Yeah, I'd rather not have
Oh,
our things
wow.
destroyed.
Okay, it's actually a fucking +3. Holy Satan.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a Vorpal sword. What
It's
do
a
you expect?
Vorpal sword. That's why I was like, I can't add this to anything.
a
Yeah.
Vorpal sword is a legendary weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No, I was just
Honestly,
thinking.
This
Give
is a
the
thing
cat-
I'd convert to strength build for.
Give the cat girl the Vorpal sword.
Yeah, I mean, if you want it.
Say, well, I
I
was
can
thinking like
rejigger my
almost,
stat.
what was it? I was thinking on what's his name again? Tristis multi-attack ability, and I know he has he can throw his enchanting shit on weapons.
It's true.
Oh.
Theoretically, I could fish for crits up to 5 times in a round.
So when Tiana reconfigures her stats, is it like when Oda has to take a nap, you just turn into a puddle, except instead of a puddle, you just turn a puddle in a bucket, you turn into a puddle in a box?
No, she just turns into
No.
a chest.
Yeah, it's more like that.
I assume this is the pretty much end of the demi-plane here. There's nothing further beyond you, is there?
No, I could make more beyond me. Were you looking for like a grand finale?
Nope.
No?
You sure? I could give you a really dramatic fight.
No thank you.
We're actually pretty good. Don't you?
Ah,
She
sounds
shrugs.
I was like, oh. Yeah, Yeah, I guess there wouldn't be up for it. No, it's not up for it. You know, like more
mean-
anticlimactic stuff.
You can go fight something if you want. I don't want to ruck up on Orb Lady.
I wasn't planning to fight the orb. I don't know.
I could make you a diamond golem to fight.
No,
Oh,
it's okay.
no.
Moment's over.
I mean, just diamonds are fine.
I just gave you a diamond. Don't get greedy. It even has a smiley face. There's no other diamond like it.
It's true. It is beautiful, and I will treasure it.
And she's just going to stand there while she waits to upload.
Well,
Oh, would you like
those-
snacks or anything?
Ice cream?
Okay. What kind?
Strawberry?
Sure. And on the table where the teapots are is a dish of strawberry ice cream.
what's gonna happen to the very nice golems down there, library golems?
We'll just sit around. I'll leave behind an orb with enough power to keep this demiplane from collapsing.
Do you happen
Bring a
to,
couple of them with me.
yeah, if it can be friendly, like, because knowledge is always nice, but
I mean, they don't
What
belong
sort of-
to me. That's not fair.
okay. But what sort of knowledge is contained within the library?
Yes.
Okay, that's actually pretty interesting.
No, I'm mostly teasing. It's whatever I was interested in reading at the time. A lot of it's just storybooks. Because I already know things factually. You'll find, unfortunately, that the library is just majoritively things that I copied from other people to keep myself entertained.
I mean, that's valuable, at least to me.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
well,
quite
go
like
ahead.
that a bit more than just actual research on things. Stories are much more fun.
Given
Sure.
that you have an extensive history of existing, you probably have historical access then, don't you?
Access, yes. Context, no. So I can't really book them. Because I've been in here the whole time.
Have you been perceiving events outside your demiplane, or have you
Nope.
just kind of been in here?
Just here. Very boring.
Fair enough. Wait, where do the storybooks come from then? I mean, the stories from within.
Basically, train of thought that I tried very hard not to pay attention to.
So you wrote them.
Yes.
Fascinating.
She shrugs a little bit, and then, yeah, she clicks her fingers, and a stack of 50 children's books ranging from ages appropriate 1 up to 50. You know, a child of 50, as you do.
Tristan's gonna look at Cass like, fucking jackpot.
Oh, yes, you will have children. Here, another stack for you. And she will repeat the stacks as well, so Hallie and Ariel also have children's books.
Wonderful. Hey.
You know, I have a slight question. Can you alter people in the
Yes.
same capacity?
Sort of. I can't alter their sentience. Again,
But
against
their
the law.
bodies.
Yeah. As long as the alterations to their bodies don't have an impact on the way that they process thought and information.
So probably not turning people into dragons then.
No, that would change your
No.
perspective on life pretty considerably.
And giving, say, I don't know, a very mild regenerative capability would also do that.
If it's low grade, then it's not a huge deal. The weight of that transgression is not especially high. If it's just cuts and bruises getting fixed up over time. Think of it like every change on a person has a lot of weight on their psyche.
I mean, Savin. You could just send it back and just say add scales, please.
Well, not trying to. It's but I had. If you could add just looks at the people that keeps getting fucking hurt all the time. If you could give them a minor regenerative capability, like not just tap the sword on their side, not this level, like way weaker, so it doesn't affect, as you said, their psychic. Sorry, psyche.
Yes, I suppose I could give everyone some small regeneration.
I mean, I just wanted a headband.
When I'm done, otherwise you'll get sick.
All right, well, I mean, if you're gonna go ahead and modify my body, I guess might as well.
Would that break my arm?
I don't think so. That arm is you. You made it you.
No, the arm is
This
magically
works on,
invigor-
cuts and bruises and stuff like that. It's not going to grow anything back on you. Essentially, you get fast healing 1, but it does not function as regeneration.
Yeah.
So
And also, you wouldn't notice the difference in combat either. The rate is too slow. Canonically, it just means you spend less hit die, I suppose, when you rest.
I
I'm
guess
not
that,
sure.
that means I could
I'm not sure.
train harder than I ever have before.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea to encourage my wife with her biting. That's fine. You just heal up in the morning, Allie.
I mean, you've already read me, so you already know this. So, if you're already gonna go ahead and modify my body, might as well just have you go full way and let me just remove curse on this down here and just make a real one onto me.
But Bob will just looks at trust me, like too much. Just looks at hands like too much regenerative power is.
Oh, it's mind altering, yeah.
Yes, it's very disconcerting to a degree. But I figure a little bit. It just makes us with that thumb and index finger just a little bit for you guys, since you tend to take some serious beatings there. Like afterwards, at least you won't look and be too much in pain.
She has these quite terrifying powers. Behold. Impossible magic. And a causality check.
This paracausal orb is terrifying.
Hi.
I love her.
Just a whole bunch of untapped god magic without a filter. It doesn't really operate by any of the same rules apart from the ones where reality starts to fall apart.
If
Chris
only
is
like
extremely into this. Like, this is
if
everything
only,
he
like,
ever
your
wanted out of a deity.
if only like your Metamorphica like Libram thing wasn't just asininely full of just crazy bullshit.
Full of terror. Full of terror. There's some fantastically good stuff in there, but it's full of terror as well.
Yeah, like if it wasn't just full of terror, I would touch the orb.
You know what? Oh my god! Imagine if what's the name? If Taji had gotten indestructible bones before being metamorphic. how fucking dangerous of a murder machine would she become after? Because she can
I think
change it.
she just turned into a bone devil, I think.
Yep. Or a tyrannid.
But yeah, since she can do anything with her bones like that, and they're being indestructible.
Wait, no. It's not. She's
Gosh.
not. She's none of those things. She's the fucking evil Terminator from Terminator 2.
Mm.
T1000.
Sure.
One of those T's. Taji
Yeah,
count.
it's
The
the
Taji
T1000,
1000.
it's-
The
The
Taji
liquid metal
1000.
Yes. What's and a fun fact about them? You know the running scene when he's chasing Connor on the bike? He had been. There's no CGI on him not breathing there. He had actually been training intensively for 6 to 8 months before that to be able to sprint without breathing. That's why it looks so fucking airy, because he's not. You don't see his chest move like you're breathing. He's just plain fucking still.
That's a cool thing I didn't know about.
Yeah, he was an intense fucking trainee. He underwent there for the movie there.
Is there anything else you want while we're waiting?
I would not know what to ask for.
Would you like a very big carrot?
I already got one of those.
Baby carrots are
Oh,
nice.
okay.
They're tight.
The Sirens gave me one.
That's good.
They gave me a bag full of cookies.
Also
I haven't
good.
run out yet.
Wonderful.
This might be a bit
Wait,
greedy of me, but could you make it so the armor I have doesn't make me go to large size all the time? It's fine if you can't, or if that would just break the item.
Let's give it a go. Alright. Ariel. You don't notice any change because you're currently medium sized. But when this potion wears off, you remain medium sized.
Yeah.
In fact, wait, no. Ariel, you become small.
What?
Right now, you become small.
Yeah, right now you're
Oh.
small because you still got a potion shrinking you.
Oh!
Small area.
Trish just spits his drink out and laughs hysterically.
Oh, Faunra's going to walk over and just pick Ariel up. Oh, look at
He's
you! You're so
Shoulder rub.
cute.
Oh, look at her, little shiny bunny.
I am not small.
Put her on
I
your
am
shoulders,
power.
Bob.
I am death. I am rage.
Hey, you leave me alone!
I may be small right now, but that armor is still jacking my strength. Keep that in mind if you want to make fun of it.
well, here's the
She
thing.
is at cock
Here's-
punching height.
Well, here's the thing. All she needs to do is just, because Ariel is not very dexterous. It's no way she is dexterous, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's dexterous. She used to be a turbo noodle, but now she's got the armor cheating.
Ah, damn. That means at least she can get her hands beyond her back and reach up between her shoulder blades. Otherwise, you could just have gripped right between the shoulder blades and lift her up.
Oh, give her the
And she
kitten
would-
hold.
Yeah.
Kicks at the ground. No, she can reach. Well, there you go. Oh, you'll get big again later, I'm sure, but the right amount of bigger again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I should probably stop doing that now.
Yeah.
Neat. This is all just very neat. I'm having the time of my life.
Oh, I'm very glad to hear that. I am too, if that's any consolation.
Could you?
Wait.
Would you be able to change or improve me in such a way that my children are always healthy when I have them?
Oh, they always will be.
Oh.
You're clearly strong and healthy.
Oh,
Also,
that's actually really reassuring. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure Ambler wouldn't let our children be unhealthy anyway.
You already have
And
the touch of
just-
the divine on you.
And you're, well, extra touch now, and you have a now natural improved healing factor, which would probably be hereditary.
No, that's causality changing. I have not made that hereditary.
Yeah, that'd be probably really bad
That
for
would
the
create a new
world.
race of humanity, and I'm not doing that.
What? I'm sorry, I was spaced out. What?
Oh, if I let the fast healing become a hereditary effect.
Faunra spaced out after her eyes became dinner plates when Ariel became 2 feet tall.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for, honestly.
No, you don't need to ask for anything then.
That
Yep,
almost looks
I got
really
the
weird
sword.
being small. Oops, sorry.
I already asked for my thing. I'm good with everything else. Fine the way I am.
Excellent.
Ambler made me big and so well, but it made me strong. Not big.
I mean, you're bigger than most humans, to be fair.
Well, I know, but still, like even like the shortest Minotaur girls are at least, and Hallie like raises her hand above her to like a good foot above her head.
Look, you're just a compact guinea minotaur. It's fine.
Mm.
It's very portable. And yes, you do look hilarious, Ariel.
Yeah, you're ridiculous. I'm teasing. You're adorable.
Since it just gets a couple of books out, do you like to read stories?
I absolutely do. I managed to catch
Yes.
myself off guard with stories, but I much enjoy things that other sentients have created, I'm sure.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
Harry,
I'm
do I
just-
have a book series for you.
God
Yeah,
damn
I
it.
actually have. Bob went around looking for books in various places,
Okay.
and
I
I
will
still
happily
have.
read while we wait. It's probably going to take a little while.
Indeed.
Let's
There's
see
a few
here.
culinary
She
ones, but
manifests a
there's
sofa into being, and she'll do the same for all of you as well, so you have comfier places to sit than the floor. Doot. It's a very small sofa. There we go. Just starts manifesting them all
No,
over the place for you guys too.
it wasn't a small sofa. It was Ariel size.
Da, 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 da. You can actually see her placing the sofas down and then spinning them around into position. It's a lot easier to copy paste, you know?
Mentally control C, control V.
Literally, that's what she's doing, yeah. And here's another one for you as well. Oh,
Switch.
watch your butt, Taji. There you go.
Alright, well, also on Faunra's lap.
Wait,
Obviously.
what happened to Buzz? Did we leave her downstairs?
Yeah,
She's
she's outside.
yeah. She did not go in
Oh.
because she did not want to fight indoors in a creepy mansion.
I guess I could go outside and get TR since it's safe.
Yeah, if we're going to be here for a few hours and you think that your partner will worry, go for it.
Yeah, I will. I'll go get TR.
Excellent.
I don't
You
care.
have to tell her very clearly not to touch the orb.
I will tell her, do not touch the orb.
Not touch
No,
any of
do
the
it.
orbs. Not the big orb, not the two large fleshy orbs. Are there two orbs hanging down on this particular dragon, or
Hard to tell. She appears to have gone for wearing clothing.
weird?
It's just a simple, like, silk dress.
It's a very pretty silk dress.
Yeah. I mean, it's got the idea of, like, it's perfect, but she obviously hasn't copied a style from anywhere, so it just hangs, like, above her chest like a strapless silk thing. And yeah, Orb will happily sit there and read while she waits. If anyone asks for snacks or drinks, Tiara will immediately ask for a hot chockey, and she gets a hot chockey.
With extra marshmallows.
Yeah. Now she gets those things, the sugar honeycombs where you just cook sugar and then you snap it into bits.
Eh.
Sprinkle with loads of that.
So, do you
Nom,
have a
nom.
church or something?
I'd have to have a faith to have a church. I just exist and am, so I kind of don't at the moment. I could make one, but it would be pointless since I suppose I can't hang around here for super long.
And you keep saying
Wow.
that, but I don't see why anyone would make you leave.
A good question. Probably just because I should. Uh, how best to put it? Imagine a square of paper, but it's a really stretchy material, and then place something super heavy on it, and then it stretches just fine at first, but then the material starts to sag and get heavier until it breaks. I'll have that effect on the whole of reality.
So you distort the entire world and plane and all
Basically, yeah.
that.
I can hang around for a while, but eventually the world will stop stretching to accommodate infinite possibility walking around.
Where
Hmm,
will
do-
you go then? I can't imagine any plane exactly just works well with that.
I'll probably make one.
like make
That
your
makes the
own
most sense.
reality?
Not a whole reality. I'll just make my own plane and just sort of like snuggle it up to the other ones.
Hand wave this demi-plane here example.
Oh, I
Alright.
didn't make this one. And it's
I mean,
too
you
small.
made
It can't have life and stuff.
So you would make a demi-plane with life.
Yeah. I'll spend a few years here and a few years in, she pauses, Iona and Alicia, and I'll collect lots of examples of lots of different people, good and bad, and then I'll make a whole new everything, and I'll fill it with people.
Why take the bad though?
Because it's important. Otherwise, I don't have an example for what happens to a person or a peoples who only live in an endless good. The
Scow,
answer is probably not that great.
Scow, are we talking to a living Big Bang?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, Bang's
Okay.
asleep.
Some cases so we have regeneration 1 now, apparently. Is that right?
It doesn't count as anything other
It
than
doesn't really
scratches
do
and
anything.
bruises. It's an aesthetic thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's more of an aesthetic, but like, if you don't tend to wake up sore in the morning if you might have expected to, that kind of thing. It's just a pleasant change to the factor of life.
Fast
Okay, so we
healing
don't
1 still means you just go to full hit points after every encounter. Unless it's like 1 per
Uh,
minute.
It's like 1 per minute, yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
still...
that's the ring of regeneration speed, so which is actually pretty okay.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the regeneration effect, so you aren't regrowing any limbs. But,
Yes.
if you go to bed at night, then you're going to wake up healthy.
all right, so then we can go back
Includes
to
me
full health
too.
then.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you healing.
Yeah, it's 60 hit points per hour. Great.
It just means when your manticore wife uses you as a tuto, you wake up the next morning without any scratches on you. It's fine.
Look, I'm gonna need that like fast healing one considering I've now got three partners.
Hey, Exactly, Tristan. You should. You and your lovers will feel much better now. You can easily go from Cassie to one of your redheads without them feeling any undue stress. It'll be fine.
Just gonna blink a few times and cough.
I was not talking at that like Hallie at all.
Yeah.
I was clearly Stray.
That was clearly Stray. Especially since it wouldn't affect all of Tristan's partners, it would affect. I mean, if they all peg him, then yeah, I suppose it's all fine for him.
Yeah, I don't think
Trist
Trist
Just a
would.
compliment.
Trist has a normal human ween.
Well, no, you
Right now
all,
you do.
you shape you don't you yeah, you shapeshift that thing for Cassie.
Well, yeah, for Cass. Not gonna plow into Belle and Red with a fucking 2-footer.
I mean, Red could probably handle it just fine. She's a big lady.
That's true. Yeah, you know what? She'd probably like it.
Yeah.
That's
Bellware, she is a sweet flower and would snap like a twig.
Yeah.
She's all charisma and no con. At least I think. I can't remember what her stats are balanced like. That's a big gander.
But yeah, it's at least you give you some more vitality. Other characters to give you some more vitality
Yeah, her con is
a
10.
bit. Not anything like super much anyway. Just
Yeah,
5, 10
you'd
years
probably just have
extra.
an easier elderly life. Like falling over isn't going to be like a life-threatening event for you. I don't think it realistically adds more years to you, apart from just years by facet of survival.
Yeah, so you can have like life. What's it called? Absolute max life expectancy of your race without issue, and then
80-year-old Trist doesn't need to invent an elevator in his tower.
yeah, no,
There's
like
there's
you
there's
could be.
Anna stair left.
80-year-old Tris won't need a
Yeah.
Viagra.
Here's the thing: 90-year-old Trist won't have to bother with blue pills.
That
That's
is what I
Ariel
just said.
What you just said.
Oh, you said I.
Yeah, she said Viagra. Yeah.
Colostomy bag.
I mean,
Also a true fact. Yes.
hopefully, yeah. No, I'm in good shape for a human now. Gonna be
Yeah,
the
so is
dilfiest player there's ever
wife.
been.
You're going to be that old man who just like literally never stops until abruptly is gone. I mean, that's what happens to all of them, like Roosevelt and such. It's like, yeah, they had to take him in his sleep, but there's no way of catching him when you're alive.
Yeah, and so is for the bus as well.
Mm.
I mean, hey, Roosevelt, like, he actually did that whole thing. He said, like, I will either beat my asthma or I will die trying.
Yeah, and he beat it. So
Yep.
Well, he
Oh,
didn't
he wa-
really beat it. I mean,
He just didn't die.
he didn't die from it. He got seriously bedridden from it because he overexercised and he went way beyond what he should have. But yeah,
Oh, now
Yeah,
I want to
but
listen to that President Fighting book again. That book is great. I remember when Kina played it.
President fight. Oh, you mean like the greatest?
No, it's
president.
called
how to fight every president.
It's an excellent book by a cracked writer.
If you see Teddy Roosevelt, you just run and hope he doesn't catch up.
You better
Same
be
with
a
Andrew
fucking endurance
Jackson.
runner. No, Andrew Jackson just fucking murdered you because he was fucking psychotic.
Yeah, sure.
At the very least, Teddy Roosevelt, after running you down, would let you turn around and put up your dukes before beating the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Stonewall
It was
just
by
beat to
Daniel
death with a
O'Brien, who is
cane.
a fantastic comedy writer, and he's also great when he turns up on the 1-900 Hot Dog podcast. A delightful young man who's also gone by Hot Dan the Mustard Man.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yes,
Eventually, there will be a significant pulse. The orb will still be reading her book, and then she looks up and pauses. Oh, sorry, I finished a bit ago. Got a little distracted. It's very interesting. And she manifests a bag of holding to store the books in. I hope you don't mind if I read these.
Not a
Oh,
problem.
no, all right. You already know where my grove is, so
Of course, I will drop them off before I leave.
So
I have a question. I've
Go
been
ahead.
thinking about it.
Okay.
You said you read our stories.
Yes.
Do you know things we don't know about ourselves?
Sort of. I know facts that have occurred to you, but also I only know how those facts could be understood as though they were read by you.
Could
What do
you
you want to know?
give an example?
Well, I'm not
let
sure.
Faunra talk.
I was just wondering. I don't actually know.
I
But I would.
mean,
I
I
suppose that is
figured
the
you were
point, yeah.
asking about your adoption situation.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You should ask about that.
We got that information though.
You already learned that.
Hmm.
That Faunra's mother unfortunately passed during childbirth. I could tell you the more gruesome details, but I suppose it's not a particularly pleasant conversation unless you desperately want to know.
Could you wait? No, there's something I would like to know.
Go ahead.
Could you tell me where she's buried?
No, you don't know that. Oh, that was also never in a fact presented to you. Sorry. If you'd buried her with your own hands and then forgot about it, I could tell you.
Uh,
You didn't. Just to qualify that one for you, you had no part in burying her.
but since you know about the father,
If I saw him, then yes, obviously I could.
okay.
I could go invisible, go there and find out, but I suspect me teleporting around is not the best thing for the fabric of reality.
Is casually
Boy, I would
puncturing holes.
love to have you take a look at our king, but I suppose if you can't teleport, and
I can, again, just shouldn't.
well,
I would
she
also
Actually,
piss
shouldn't.
off Senatrea, which would be bad.
actually, I did have a conversation with the king a very long time ago, where
Yeah,
it was odd that his emotions basically nearly superseded my own. Is there anything about that you can tell me that I don't know?
I believe that's just how a dragon's frightful presence works when they're emotionally unstable.
Ah, hmm, that's a bit disappointing. I thought it was something bigger than that.
Shakes her head gently. No, just dragon things. And she will smile warmly. Oh, would you like dinner before we go?
Sure.
Yes, I
Let's
see no
see
reason
here.
not to.
What are your favorites? Gives me more time to read these, but
Macaroni and cheese
excellent. With or without bacon?
with.
Okay. Then yeah. She will wrinkle her nose, and then a great big dish of mac and cheese with bacon appears. It is your mother's recipe.
Your mom just opens the fridge and wonders where her mac and cheese went.
Gonna have to have Tris learn cook tools proficiency just so we can make this for his kids.
Heck yeah. But wait, why would you do that? You'd be stealing a chance for your mom to come down and make food for everybody, which she'd
Yeah,
love to do, literally on the regular.
clearly the dad version is the same thing, but with chopped up kielbasa.
No, chorizo sausage.
I'm just saying, like a classic like little kid American dish is either because it's really cheap and easy to make is mac and cheese and kielbasa or mac and cheese and hot dogs, depending on what's cheaper.
Ah, I do
Right.
like
You can
mac
buy
and cheese with
really
Greek
really
sausage,
cheap
yeah.
long links of kielbasa.
Yeah. I used to
Right,
have
did you say
those
you
and
bring-
potatoes.
Beta.
You said wrinkle the nose and stuff. Did you just make a fucking bewitched?
Maybe. Maybe I did.
Oh man, I'm actually surprised anybody fucking remembers that TV show.
Yeah. I watched a lot of garbage TV when I was a kid. Bewitched was fucking insane.
I mean, Bewitched is also like a cultural touchstone. Yeah. It Bewitched inspired a lot of later sitcoms. Like it was a huge inspiration for what's that TV show called? Sabine the Teenage Witch.
Sabrina.
Sabrina, whatever.
Well,
Sabine.
I don't watch
Sabine.
sitcoms, so I guess that's just all sort of format.
Yeah, the thing is, though, it started airing in the 60s and then somewhere in the 70s. So here's the thing. Even if it's inspired, it doesn't mean a lot of people, have
Well-
seen it or know about it.
The thing is, it's infinitely syndicated, and poor kids like me could watch it on bunny ears.
Yes. But anyone post 2000 barely fucking knows the 60s existed.
Is Hedrah just calling me a zoomer?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe she's calling us Zoomers.
Okay, one day you'll be in your 30s, and then you won't be. But you still won't get any of our references.
Savin, you've known me for over a goddamn decade.
Okay, boomer.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Literally.
Oh, is Faunra just rubbing Ariel's little ears?
No, I was just scratching at her ear. Her own ear.
Oh,
It's getting,
okay.
it's just starting to get itchy.
What's that, Faunra?
Nothing, it's fine.
Tiara's gonna reach up and give
Okay.
you ear rubs.
Bonra's Fafdar.
No, she's just gone too long. It's just going a long time without shifting.
Oh, right. She's just impatient from just being sat still for like 3 hours.
And Bob is just sitting there perfectly still and just enjoying.
Oh, it's been 3 hours. They're probably back to being medium sized, so I should probably move over to the other couch.
I think it was. Oh, yeah. At some point during that 3 hours, Ariel just becomes big in your lap, Faunra, and just fucking nearly squeezes you. Oh, Cassie definitely feeds Tristy some mac and cheese.
Fuck yeah.
Ah, like a king.
I will say this: the minor regeneration thing is gonna be godsend for like Cassie and her goddamn joints.
Got to take care of them horse joints. It's true.
Yeah, it's like old horses walking. It's quite painful for them.
Mm-hmm.
No going off to the glue factory early for her.
Heck yeah. All right, and eventually, yeah, once everyone has had their dinner, she'll stand up again. Well, where should we head first?
I guess let's just see what happens when we leave the building.
Very well.
There's every chance someone might come and say hello to us.
That is a good point.
Yeah, it's also probably gonna.
If you're going to leave,
probably
we should consider a name.
You want to just call me Orb?
That would be strange.
I guess it would.
I
I'm
don't
not an
know.
orb anymore.
Just a little bit. Although
I
if you're
know.
firmly attached
You
to the orb,
strike
we
me
could
like a
figure out.
calypso.
Calypso. Yeah.
Oh no, not another like C or K name. She's gonna end up in
Oh,
Iona.
that's,
Oh
you know what?
God,
Yeah,
no.
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 Yeah.
Please no.
She starts with orb, maybe something that combines orb with something else.
Orianna?
Orianna is pretty good.
Yeah, that could work.
Aurelia. We'll go with Orianna. That sounds very fitting. Thank you very much for the name. That's super touching.
Oh, you're very welcome. My pleasure.
Congratulations, you're dead again at that pet.
Yay! Hey, look, I'd be proud of that.
Dude,
Yeah.
change that sheet so it doesn't just say the orb everywhere.
The orb.
Orbiana.
What should I make my world like? It's going to be interesting.
I think that's a choice only you can really make for yourself, but we just
I'm not used to being able to ponder aloud and hear a response. It's an interesting experience.
What I mean more is go see the real world for a bit, and then you can come back and we'll bounce some ideas off each other.
That
Yeah.
sounds good.
Context is important.
That's true. I don't have any of it at the moment.
Well, let's go outside and get you some.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One,
we should.
you probably know it already, but perhaps don't just say you have limitless power to everyone that you meet.
Yes, I'll make sure not to. That would probably scare a lot of people.
Yeah, so as gonna see how it goes when we step out, and then give just looks nods upwards, give the top ones their time to get down here, or send their representatives.
Oh, are you thinking the other gods are going to notice? They probably will, won't they? That
I
would be
think they
awkward.
will as soon as you step out of
Yeah,
here.
it's
I'd be surprised if they didn't.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that already sounds like a more complicated question than I'm willing to go through. I also probably can't tell this realm's gods to go away.
We've dealt with the gods before. They're fairly reasonable, and you seem fairly reasonable. I don't see any reason why you won't get along.
That
And
was
because
really
they're both really
nice.
powerful.
Well, sure, but if you aren't going to be a threat to them, which you seem to have enough restraint not to be.
And you have the point in your favor that you've already said that you don't plan to stick around on this plane.
And you've
True,
in fact
they
said
might
you
encourage me off before I go copying their people, though, to make my own.
Well, if you mention to them that you're willing to help with the whole hoax and reality thing, it should buy you some time.
True.
that seems like a good trade-off. Like you help with the holes in reality.
Like
You
putting
can
patches.
wander the world and check out the stuff.
If they're
Looks like
willing to
putting
have
patches.
Senatrea help, I don't see why. I guess Senatrea Jr. can't.
It's like
Wonder
putting
why-
patches on the roof during rainy season.
I wonder why they haven't tried something themselves about it.
They
now that I think
probably
about it.
have.
And they
The
probably
gods
are.
The gods are probably the reason why there aren't like all beasts of darkness all the time.
That would probably keep them pretty busy, yeah.
That would also explain why
So
they don't
next
interfere
repair
all that much in the day-to-day around here.
Yeah.
Well, that's why that's why it's paladins and clerics and stuff.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, so an extra pair of hands that can help out, and get, what's the word again? Pay for a good day's work.
We won't know until it happens, so Tristan will offer Orianna a hand. Let's go see what happens.
Alrighty. And you all take a hand and walk through the door. And your assumption is quite correct.
Yay!
Oh boy.
Hello, deities. We've made trouble again.
We did. I mean,
That's out of
sort
character,
of.
but yes. We what
I
3,000%
mean, obviously,
I
have
mean,
disturbed shit.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that was out of character.
Adventurers.
It's your favorite adventurers. I get.
Disturbing shit once again.
Oh, they're already there. Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Moon Mom? We know you're here. Get out of here.
That is true. Let me grab Moon.
Hello, we've done something stupid again.
I mean, we.
No, we didn't.
Not-
No, I
No, we
didn't.
didn't.
No.
No.
I've done something amazing.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
good. Cannot make me feel
Peek.
bad about this decision.
Just peek out the door, crack the door, peek outside, look outside, close the door. Okay, yes. They are out there.
Oh,
Ah,
this is
gonna
I
be
weird.
figured as much. Well,
Might as well stand proudly out there. There's nothing to be ashamed of about a decision.
yep.
I'll walk out the
Yeah.
door.
Yep.
She peeks outside herself. Oh, that's weird. I'm way stronger than all of them.
Oh,
Oh,
Maybe don't mention
that's
that.
unsettling.
yes. Keep
Very
that one
much.
to yourself.
How did the Assyrians make you?
I mean, they made the thing to make me, and then I came about happening. I just sort of happened on my own and had a lot of feel.
Where did all your power come from?
Lots of dragons and a big war.
Did they arrange
Oh.
that, or
Oh.
did that just happen and they exploited it?
Don't know. I'd have to check. It's a little bit messed up to start a war, but also they wouldn't have had a conscience back then.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, well, nothing we can do about that one now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shove the door open, walk outside.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
darn
was,
it.
I was already going.
Yeah. We're all out there.
Oh, God.
Hello everyone. My name is Orianna. It is nice to meet you. The gods all look at Orianna and then all look at your group.
Hallie emphatically
Just
waves.
Just gives a bow, courteous bow there. Greetings, your deity-nesses again.
Embla looks
Hello
mostly
again.
concerned. She is resting a hand on Waylon's shoulder. Just so the old man doesn't fucking come up and try and give you all a spanking.
Hello again.
Oh no, not a spanking.
Okay. Before you get angry, just listen up. Listen.
We're not
us out.
angry. We're just concerned.
That's a great
Oh,
way
The
to put it,
dragon's
everybody's
honestly.
eye will say.
We'll say angrily.
Found a
Look
new
along the
friend.
You know what?
Oh.
Python will step up. Allow me. Excuse me. Miss, who are you? How are you? And what are you going to do? Orianna pauses. Okay. I'm Orianna. I just got my name from these lovely mortals. And then the gods all look at all of you again and then squint.
Hallie doesn't stop beaming and waving her hand.
Well, every other god has a name, so why wouldn't?
We only gave her a name. We didn't have any part in her coming into being.
That's a pretty name.
No, but when a mortal names a god, they establish establish them as divinity. So you guys kind of just accidentally did that.
Oh,
She probably didn't have a name until you gave her one, am I right?
Yeah.
She was calling herself the Orb, yes.
That would be why. You just made her into a god. Thank you very much.
I mean, definitionally, she was basically already one.
True. But now she has worshippers in the name of you guys, because you could worship her by a name at all. Which means even if she leaves, she has now left a permanent impact on everything.
Neat.
Oh,
Speaking
Less
of permanent
neat.
impacts, though, she's here to make a good one, luckily.
All right, what's your sales pitch, Orianna? Orianna squints and furrows her brow and then ponders in 10 charisma. I'm going to take a little look around. Just gets more staring from the gods. Just a look around. And then I'm going to leave. And when I leave, I'm gonna stick a whole bunch of power in the exit that I leave, and then that's going to spread to other holes, which you will want to happen as well.
she's going to help patch up the tears in our fabric of reality.
Yeah.
Python will nod. I got that. I know it's seems unlikely that I did, but I understand. Okay, and that's what I plan to do. Python passes his lips and ponders. Mm-hmm. All right, mortals, where do you stand on her?
I think she's great.
I think
She's
she'll
a-
be quite the help for a problem plaguing our world and should help free up the rest of you.
She's nice,
She's-
kind, understands her limits, has no intention of harming reality, and is well aware of her capacity to do so.
She's calm and reasonable.
She stopped herself from doing extra magic stuff so she wouldn't hurt any of the world. Also, she gives head pats.
I mean, most people will give head pats to a buxom cowgirl, but, point fair.
So she just wants to check out the world, do a little traveling, sightseeing, and in return, help with the whole fabric of reality and the holes there as a, service before leaving.
Where are you leaving to, Miss Orianna? Oh, Elysia, because it's the closest, and then Ceres, and then all the gods wince.
Presumably she means then Iona.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, and then all the gods wince. Oh no, is that bad? No, I think it's hilarious.
That was Python, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna go and knock down the social anxiety universe's door. What happens when an
Yes.
extrovert god befriends all the introvert ones?
Yeah. I suppose last question before we get out of here, because we shouldn't hang around for too long. As fun as it is to meddle, if he were in ear pinching range of any of the gods, he would probably have his ear pinched right about now. What's your domain? Orianna pauses. Yes. Oof. Pythu's just gonna look away and scratch the back of his head.
Just
Oh.
poof. I think you're supposed to pick one or two.
Oh, but I can do all of them. Why would I be one?
Because that's just how it works, and it'd probably make everyone a little more comfortable while you're here. You can go be mono god in your plane.
Oh no. Wait, does that mean I should make gods and then they can all have little parts? And then all the other gods just my feelings.
Not here.
Not
here.
Oh no, we just made America. Oh no. Oh no, the shattering.
I'm gonna make my own gods.
It is a decision you can make on your plane if you want to split it, or if not.
Yeah, okay, I
We
guess so.
already have these perfectly good ones.
Right, yes, you're probably all very happy with your gods. I wouldn't want to overstep any boundaries.
Yeah.
Ariel looks
Everyone
around.
is just like look, and he's just giving a thumbs up. See, she's good.
There's a lot of trepidation on the parts of the various divinities going on here.
Same.
Yeah, she's also just gonna take, the extra elements that's not supposed to be here, like the Assyrians.
The party.
Assyrians, not Assyrians.
Like,
Sorry, Assyrians. Sorry.
The party stumbling out the door after creating a new god and seeing after fighting books, creating a new god and seeing their old god.
Yeah, everyone's like, look.
yeah, look,
Good
look,
God,
look at our
see?
daughter. She's amazing. We love her. You should all love her too.
All right. I guess we're gonna get out of here now.
Wait, Mr. Uncle Wayland, sir. Mr. Uncle Wayland, sir.
What is it?
I did what you told me. Look. And Hallie pulls out Wayland's harpoon.
Oh, look at that. You know what? That is a damn fine toy, if I do say so myself. Well done, young Moo. Everyone should be using Big Blast of Thunder for all of their attacks.
That's what Miranda does.
Yeah, of course. Good cat.
Yeah. Hallie is very proud. Out of character, what?
Well, it was out of character. I was just saying, like, Ariel was glad she wasn't fucking smite by a whale and be like, yeah, should be very fucking happy.
Just steps out of the door and just gets lightning bolted.
That's fine. He was persuaded not to give you all a spanking by Ambler.
That's probably good for Wayland. Orianna might take offense to that.
That would be wild if it just turned into, like, fucking Superman versus everybody.
Let's not have God fight? That sounds like a good idea.
I mean, I'll take Orianna over these losers.
I don't want to join a death battle. I love Embla and I love Wayland.
Right now,
Yeah.
if Orianna did anything, I'd just have to hit the causality trigger like fucking one time for every other god that's here, which is pretty dangerous.
Let's not rip the world apart.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, indeed, it'd be the versus the Zack Snyder DC fight between Superman and the rest of the Justice League.
Yeah. Instead of Trey is just like napping, and then she swears she can hear a noise, and she looks over her shoulder. No, I'm sure it's nothing. I swear I heard something. You know, I'm just gonna go check, just in case. And she looks into Sarah's, and there's just no gods left. They've all disappeared. What happened?
I think you mean free real estate.
Free real estate, baby.
Well, time to merge the planes.
No, she's trying to stop that from happening because that will destroy her lovely plane.
Yeah, it'd be like you just see it. It'd be like the fucking god of Hiroshima or Nagasaki moment. It just their shadows are burned into the garden plane.
Oh God,
the gods.
That's horrifying. I love it.
It's like, yeah, I know. That's exactly what will fucking happen.
A big wild magic crater 100 miles in every direction, and at its center you can see the outlines of just eradicated gods.
No.
Yeah, changed my entire campaign into fucking God, what even is it?
What, with all the gods dead? Any Souls game.
Yeah,
I was thinking the fucking Banner Saga. There you go.
Banner Saga. I was also
what that
thinking
is.
of I keep trying to remember the name of it. It's just named after a weapon. And it's basically Warhammer, but it's not.
Zweihander?
Zweihander, yeah.
That's why I don't
fuck that guy.
Yay!
Yeah. Good system, except the guy basically made his entire business on airdropping his stuff for free so that he had a big market share.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Piece of shit.
Very
thought he
shady
killed
best
the
practice.
archive.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
May get to take the torsion.
Indeed. But, regardless, the gods will seem... I mean, they're definitely not happy about all of this. It's just their whole everything has been just a little bit shaken up, and once again, you fuckers are at the center of it.
As we do.
But it was a they
Look, we
they
help.
came out of it. Here's the thing: they came out of it in the plus. I was worried.
They did, but it doesn't change the fact that it was still a world-altering event on a divine scale performed by mortals.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
it doesn't matter that it turned out well, it matters that it happened at all.
Well,
and
this
it was
Yeah,
Well, take
Look,
better
this stuff
care of
was
your
a-
plane, assholes.
look. This
And-
stuff was already here. Is someone else would have done it eventually?
And it
To be
was
fair,
done by
we're probably the
the
best option for this to happen.
It was done by the incorruptible pure party that redeemed a vampire, and on top of that, who better to do all this stuff than literally the group quested to take down the greatest evil of the land in a copy of what happened 1,000 years prior.
Imagine
We're
if
just
Elf
a
had come
We're
here.
just a party of chosen one, guys.
You're also a
What?
party that is, for that reason, very ambitious.
right. We are.
We are?
Yes.
So someone, I didn't know this, guys. Guys were ambitious.
Oh,
We are,
news,
yes.
News to
Holy
me.
shit! The only one that knows has some actual, like ambitions is like Ariel, who was to be the Grand Master.
You want to start a fucking city and change your races and achieve incredible powers. Like,
Hey!
yes, you're
I
all
just-
ambitious.
I
apart
just
from that.
rebuilt my mom's old town, and then I'm gonna go retire there and have a family. Leave me alone. It's a
Yeah, it's called
perfectly
being
reasonable goal
ambitious.
for anybody.
It is rebuilding a city is not a reasonable goal. A lot of people go, unfortunately, that's my lot in life. Like most mortals,
Hey,
they don't
Hallie
go well.
Hallie just wants to raise a family. She's around to heal everybody.
And build.
I mean,
no
I guess
attention.
it is
and everything,
an
yeah.
ambition.
Pay no
It's just not a
attention to the
grand
power.
ambition.
Yeah, it's a small ambition. It's
Like-
just that I had enough money than rather build a normal house. I built a really tall house.
Like, I would define like an ambitious D&D party as like, all right, we're gonna knock over the king. I'm gonna install Tammy as a new queen. I'm gonna rule from the shadows as her regent forever. That would be ambitious.
Hey,
I mean,
don't
you
knock
do
me-
want to
don't
do
roll
that
me over
minus
like
the
this.
regent part. Yeah, I was gonna say you do want to do that apart from the
I
regent
mean,
part.
I want to, and I'm not actually gonna like do anything towards it, unless the king gives me a fucking reason. Give me a fucking reason, you son of a
Just give me a
bitch.
just give me a fucking reason, you asshole.
I'll sick my
Just
mother
begging,
on you and
begging for a reason.
and make my niece the
Yeah,
queen.
that's the fucking thing. Like, give me a fucking reason. We have a fucking nuke with us.
Yeah, the
Not just,
gods literally are like, we
let's-
should not give these mortals a reason.
Here, come on.
You concern these gods fairly, I would say, fairly.
I'm not concerned,
Yeah, but
Embla.
here's the
I just
thing.
wanted to be proud of me.
We're danger retards.
Python is going to put up a hand before we leave. Mortals, no, point at your group. You're not going to ask Orianna to vanish Valtramar. I get that's probably pretty tempting.
No, we totally
No,
did. She just
No,
said
no. God, no.
No.
God's no.
Oh,
No,
she
no.
said no. Wonderful. And good choice with gods no instead of God no. Otherwise, we'd have all looked up like, well, which one?
Like I
It
said,
just looks,
she's
Bob looks at self.
quite responsible.
Well,
Yeah,
that's a good.
Like I said,
good sign.
she's calm and reasonable.
But also boo on you for immediately trying to get that out of her through divine being.
We didn't
What?
actually.
Christy
You didn't
always
ask me
does
about
that.
that. She
Why
said
would I
she
not?
wouldn't do that.
We asked.
Oh well.
So
Yeah, okay.
No, really. Give me
It's
a
a
reason why I wouldn't.
Because we should do it ourselves, and we're Muslims for a
Basically,
good
yeah.
story.
I mean, unfortunately, Valtramar is a mortal problem, and it would be really boring if you fucked up my story.
Right, yeah, okay. I guess it's pretty interesting fucking up all the stories of the people he kills.
Unfortunately, that is just a thing that happens. Look, we didn't make Velthramar. You can't ask God to unmake Velthramar. You can ask the God for the power to do it yourselves. That's kind of why we're here.
I thought that's what I was doing. Emma taught me how to
Exactly, and
use
you're
this.
already right
I
on
thought
with
that-
that. You're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, I
Emma
thought that's
taught me how to
what we
use
were.
the power of the sun.
Go on, ask me for a favor, Tristan. You know you wanna. Tristan will grin at you.
Tristan will grin at
What?
us. What?
I
What?
said Tristan,
I'm
he'll
so
grin at
confused.
you.
Oh, that is not what you said, but okay.
I meant to say that at least.
No, you said Tristan grins at you. It's like, oh no,
I
my
said
character.
Tristan, he'll grin at you.
Yeah, fucking
Go
What?
on, do it.
no.
No balls.
What the fuck? Look, the whole reason I'm even adventuring is just kill Vel. That's all I want.
Yeah,
Is-
I'm offering you. I'll help you. Ask me.
Okay, fine. Give me a vampire killing weapon. Weapon that just does a fucking one shot, one kill on a vampire. Let's go.
Okay. He reaches into his pocket. All the other gods, no, He puts his finger up, looks at all the gods, points at them, and turns around, faces you, Trist, and holds out a coin, and he will hand it to you.
We'll take the coin, I suppose.
This coin of pure black metal is unbelievably cold to the touch. On
Ow.
one side of the coin is a skull, and on the other side of the coin is a heart. If you flip that, and he guesses wrong, he dies. Or you die.
Fair enough, I guess.
Behold,
Yeah, it
a
sounds like
weapon.
something Python would do.
Damn right it is. It's what I just did.
Yo,
Alright.
Tristan,
Now I just need to get him into a
Obvious
guessing
idea.
game.
It is entirely possible you could do it, and that would be a battle of wits for which I approve. And it's a mortal putting their mortal life on the line to end a mortal threat. And he puts up his hand and then points over his back as though to shush all the other gods. They mostly look annoyed with him. They don't look surprised, but they look annoyed. There you go. You ask the gods to help you, to help yourself. Orianna
Don't say
can't
we should-
really do that.
I still say we should sunbeam him in the face.
I mean,
Oh,
I also
yeah.
think that a grand battle would be
Face.
excellent. Yeah.
that is my plan. Yes,
But-
a grand battle to end the most evil man on the planet.
Bellatrix will
could
speak
egg
up.
his
If you
castle.
use this fucking coin instead of getting an incredible fight with him, I'm going to be angry for so long.
yes, Bella, I'm doing this. I'm doing this properly, okay?
All
And I
right.
hold up my new sword.
Oh, that is a very nice news. Wait. She looks to Orianna, who will clear her throat and look away.
What was that about Orianna? Can't really do that?
Oh no, I guess she can just manifest weapons for you. It's not sentient, is it?
Was it?
Orianna will shake her head. No.
No.
not
What?
sentient. Okay.
That one's
I
more
would like to.
taking the darkness out of Beast Pod and converting it into a weapon.
Oh, even better. It's a fair trade, just like the coin.
Yes, that was I was trying to. It was a quite powerful thing that took arms against us.
took my arm.
from us.
Oh, well, revenge is only fair then.
Yeah.
Bell
Tiana,
will
this
not.
is Stray speaking. Do you also have sunbeam?
No.
Does your
Yes.
mimicry? Well, because it is a it is a sorcerer spell.
I am a level 10 sorcerer right now.
But next
okay,
level.
never mind.
No
Next level,
problem.
are you also gonna take sunbeam, or do you want
I-
Hallie to shoot you with sunbeam and you eat it?
I could do that and have another spell. Yes.
Yes.
That's how Savin
I
wrote
just
it.
love
Yes,
the
I'll
idea of you two fucking Kamehamehaing him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just oh my god, it's Hallie and Taji with the sun.
And Bob has the spell too.
Oh my god. All this sunbeam
We just-
nervous vampire noises.
I just want to stab him with
you
my
know what would be
sword. I don't care
hilarious?
about like big
You know
stone
what
beams.
You know what would be even better if we actually take the time to make a focus lens, so it just shoots all then concentrated through a single point.
No, we just get on the eve of the battle rather than doing anything else. Or Faunra's throwing shit at his castle and stuff like that, and we
She's
just set up a
giving me-
giant magnifying glass, and then Hallie, Bob, and Taji just go through the power of friendship and fire and Death Star the building with Sunbeam.
We're fucking goddamn Goku, Goten, and fucking Gohan in this bullshit. It's perfect. But Bob will apologize, and approach. Oh, she doesn't have a mouse server. Oh, nice. Fuck, what was the name?
Eternal Consort. Sorry, I'll make it.
Yes, the Eternal Consort. She never said her name, right?
Correct.
Would approach the apologize to the guys for approaching them like that, but goes to Eternal Consort and bows a bit and well, there was the Sirens were quite capable in, well, and just pops the reinforced armor.
I'm gonna have
Goes
to
into
outdo
battle
them
mode.
now.
Yes, their craftsmanship is incredible. I'm not going to deny that, but I figured you would enjoy studying it.
Oh, I will do one day. Don't worry, dear student.
Though we have to have a name I can go by instead of the Eternal Consort. Or... Silence there.
She just smiles. I'll take a proper
Very
look
well,
one day.
I don't know. Bob was asking. Bob asked if she happened to have a name to go with the title of the Eternal Consort.
It's kind of both. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yes. Well, thank you for your time. And just generally to the gods, apologies for occupying your time. I know you have a very busy schedule.
Yeah, we should probably get back to that.
Bye, Ambla. Love you lots.
Oh, I love you too, Hallie. Congratulations on being alive again.
Mm.
The other gods all look at Hallie, and then look at Hallie. Squint.
I met a lich.
Squinting intensifies. And she wasn't turned
Yes.
into the Lich. The Lich disintegrated her. God's confused. And then a mortal got in the way, and don't worry about it. I looked into it.
Well, thank you for your time and everything.
Yes, goodbye then. Especially goodbye to you, my lady and lord.
Hallie will, grab Faunra by the shoulder and wiggle her at Embla.
Just whisper to Tristan, are you not going to say goodbye to your future mother-in-law?
Ambler will walk forward and give the Ample Knights all a head wrap.
Yay!
You all feel
Well-
wonderful. Then,
could you?
yes.
Could you? I haven't been able to find any answers a lot, really. But could you? Do you know what this thing on my back means?
Oh, that means you're one of mine, sweetie. You keep dancing in between the fields and then coming back, and well, it's like a little visitor's pass. One day it will become that much easier for you to do so without tasting death quite so closely.
What do you mean?
You'll find out when it's time, dear.
Okay. I'll
She
do my
smiles
best.
warmly and reassuringly. You're doing wonderfully. At which point, Wayne will mutter, "You're being far too soft on him." And she will shush him, because he's a grumpy old
She's
man.
a moo. She's supposed to be soft.
Yeah, you know what, Trist, while you are seething, you don't notice then when both the Seat of Hagen and the Forever Knight approach you.
I mean, this one is very large. I feel like I probably will notice.
Yeah, you notice when the light goes out. You're in the shadow of her. Wait, no, she can never cast a shadow. Sorry, yeah, she's currently the Sun Seat, so it probably does catch you off guard.
This
Ahem.
Tristan will glance up, and slowly his shoulders just relax a little bit.
Catchy will
Bellatrix,
also be over by Bellatrix, yeah.
Lady Dragon.
Can't help but notice you've been trying to court our daughter.
Yes.
You're supposed to ask for the parents' permission.
I could have prayed to her at any
They
time
both,
for you.
they both look down at you. Yeah, you could have prayed to us at any point and asked.
I was not at that state. If you know that, you probably know that I'm asked her paramour's father for permission. I was getting to you. But since we're here, madams, may I have your permission to court your daughter, for she is very lovely and very much in love with my love.
They will share a glance and smirk. Bellatrix will run a finger under your chin. Ah, if only you'd been suited to war instead of old grumpy Wayland. Yes, of course. If you use that stupid coin, though, you're so disowned.
Yeah, really, Tristan. Don't use it.
Fine. That's
She will.
a
It
bargain
is
I
funny
can
though,
make.
Python. I'll give you that.
Python will nod sagely. I've been told I've been doing too many just simply good things recently, and that's just not on. I'm gonna have to get up to a lot more mischief in the future. Maybe I'll take a visit to Ceres. Rubs his
You're
hands
on,
together.
Sarah, asshole.
Iona. Help, brain cell, help!
What plane am I on, Daddy?
Where am I? Iona, even. And then just
I'm-
have a little bit of fun.
Wouldn't that cause the problems of the holes in fabric, or is that something else entirely?
I'm just
No, that
gonna choose to pretend I didn't hear you ask that.
no, wasn't
Yeah.
that like the elf place that's doing all that stuff?
I would say it's none of your business, but you've all gotten pretty involved in all that. Let's just say it's all in hand.
I feel like
you
it
leave
is
it
my
to the
business,
gods.
honestly.
Stop interrupting. Python will frown at you. Ahem. The state of the worlds is the gods' business, and we appreciate that you've been getting involved for the better. But don't ask questions like that. questioning a god is one of those things where we say, well, that's a heresy. That's no good. You should totally use the coin, by the way. If only because it will really piss everybody else off.
Python, isn't your whole thing being questioned?
No. Honestly, my whole thing is being cursed. Most people only really take my name in use when they fail at something like a bad gamble or a poor turn of the cards.
I thought that's weird. My brother invokes your name for luck.
Also true, but guess what? I'm
Also,
not always going to give him that luck, and when I don't...
also
Ooh,
calls you
Python.
Lady Luck.
Hey, look, I know that I look fantastic in high heels and a dress.
You helped him get frogs.
Python will nod sagely. To be fair, he's a very pretty elf. And would absolutely slay in a dress.
I mean, you can only tell if an elf's even a boy or girl by the size of their dick anyway.
Yeah, it's true. It's implied mask, but we don't know. This is just how Python's presenting today.
That is true. But anyway, I think that's us done with our god thing. Sorry for stepping up and being the most chatty one. We don't have a Hagen still. Again, thanks to you mortals.
What?
Not
Hey.
you specifically, just sort of mortals at large.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's the sort of plural you for us.
Yeah.
I never was told that.
Yeah, it's all your fault. Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, which
I'm not telling you
continent is that
that.
then?
No, I'm not telling you that. Come on
I'm
now.
pretty sure them telling us that would make possible like grounds of a crusade up to where it happened and did it.
Yeah, probably. Beatrice goes, you should tell them.
Oh, we should tell them. It's a great crusade. Right after they're done on the war footing with Veltamar, they can just go north. It'll be great.
They could just do 2 wars at once. It's fine.
No, they killed Veltamar that tried to do a crusade north, but they get counter crusade.
Do you want to create the Black Knight, the Black Templar chapter? This is how you create the Black Templars.
I'm honestly surprised Kiri didn't mention it when she was with y'all.
No, never got mentioned.
What didn't get mentioned?
The
Killing
Exactly.
God.
the fate
Mom
of
killing
Hagen.
God.
Yeah, and to be fair, when Kiri and Hallie were together, it was mostly holding hands while being railed. So
It's true.
Also true. But you know, actually, you were pretty pointed in saying that Hagen went to sleep and would be coming back, even when people were saying, "Oh yeah, Hagen's dead."
Yeah, I mean, he is.
You were like, "No, it's not dead. He's asleep."
Yeah, he is asleep. My Kiri's mom just tucked him in. It's fine.
One second while I shine my tuck-in stick.
That is 100% a line Kiri's probably used like at several points.
Yeah. Okay. The gods will gather themselves together.
Appreciate you stopping by, Bellatrix. I'll make you
Bellatrix
proud.
will grin. I'm sure you will.
Just take the deep bow and does the whole. Thank you all, deities, for blessing us with your presence and your wisdom.
Woo.
May you all have a splendid future and fortunate day.
Yep, I think that is the plan. And then Python pauses and looks over your various shoulders and frowns.
Hmm?
When you turn around to look and then look back again, all of the gods have Batmaned you. Only.
I mean, I'm
well,
not looking
technically
over my shoulder. I'm looking at him doing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make Python's deception just because I feel like that is his special. Like you check before you even fucking register it. Let's give it a go. It either works or it doesn't.
I mean, that sounds like a roll.
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably
that's
gonna beat me. It's a god. It's definitely probably gonna beat me.
Whoa.
Correct. Yeah, you all look. Even Bob somehow, despite having 360 ocular vision, just somehow looks and manages to not pay attention to the gods for a split second. And then when you turn back, they've Batmaned.
Yeah, I figured they were gonna fucking do something and just blinks.
Yep. Way to go, Python.
Oh no.
Fucking hell, he even dropped an 18. It would still have annihilated you all.
I didn't expect to see Mother today. This is such a nice day. This is a blessed day.
Yeah.
It's a good day. We made a new friend.
See?
We got to talk to the gods again. Mr. Uncle Waylon really liked Tristy's handiwork. It was great.
See? It all turned out well.
Orianna huffs. I think they're all very forward.
I was gonna say stuffy, but
Stuffy? I mean, no, they obviously are trying to have as much fun as they can within the rules. That makes sense to me.
certainly Python.
I suspect he has very little in the way of rules.
True.
Tristan, would you like me to take that coin off of you again? I could
What'd you
probably
do
turn it
with
into
it?
something. Well, that's a good question, actually. What should I do with it?
I feel that's a bad idea and is a good way to get on the god's bad side.
Oh, whatever. He was being mean and he hurt your feelings.
Oh, he
I
didn't
think the
hurt
others
my
would be
feelings.
happy if it was gone.
It's fine. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, let me
The
know.
other gods
Maybe
would be
I'll...
relieved, but Python might curse you.
You can try.
I
Orianna
think-
clears her throat. Yeah, maybe
meant
he would
Tristan.
try. Oh, yeah.
I got what you meant, Winter. Unless, of course, you turned it into something hilarious like a magical codpiece.
So, what's your plan now, Orianna?
So, I don't know. I'll hang around for a little bit just to get used to the outside, and then I will go see the Assyrians.
Well, make sure not to leave the plane without saying goodbye to us, at least.
Of course, I'll make sure to stop by.
Tell them I said.
If we pray to you, will you hear it?
Yeah.
Tell them I said hi and thank them for the cookies.
Oh, I will do.
Ah,
Right,
do you
yeah.
want to be added to the list of gods we pray to? That'd be fine.
Only to
I have
all of you, not the rest of the mortals, or it will probably ruffle a few feathers.
Okie
Yes,
dokie.
We will
I also
definitely
Especially
have
if she's
to
going to
spread
leave.
that.
I also
Yeah.
have to remember to add a little alcove at the Temple of All Faith and Hoofs Reach. We didn't know about the Eternal Consort. She should at very least have maybe a small little alcove that only gets light on a full moon or something.
It's very strange to, see a puppet playing its own strings, but I guess that's what the Assyrians did as well.
Yeah, she made this. Bob just makes.
I know.
Yeah. Oh well, right.
Wait, I have one final request.
Go ahead.
When I shift into a big bunny,
Mm-hmm.
I start vibrating uncontrollably.
Yes, you do.
Could you make it so I don't vibrate uncontrollably as a big bunny?
No, it was
Why would
so
you want to
good.
change that?
Because it's disconcerting.
Just
Yeah, but your
tiara
girlfriend
in
loves it.
tiara in
pal,
tears.
Come on, I want to ride the bunny.
Sibian bunny.
You can ride around on the bunny all you want, but I don't like
The-
being. I don't like
But
vibrating.
I also want to. I won't say that in front of the new god, but you know.
Okay, well maybe could you could you
Give her a
figure out
switch.
yes, so that I could turn it on and off. I don't want to vibrate all the time. It's just
Okay, fine. Let's have a look at you.
Faunra will use this as an excuse to shift into a big bunny and relieve herself of the pressure.
Oh boy, reality warp time.
Bird.
And Tiara will immediately sit on you. Oh, yes, it does seem to be. Fair enough.
That was close. That was close.
Holy shit!
Oh, that was close. Oh god.
There were a lot of gods here. I shouldn't have done that.
Maybe.
Holy crap! That was. This is what in Swedish we call a buffet torret.
Oh, I still left the orb in there.
The orb.
Orb.
So how much damage is 100 off her bar?
Um,
Yeah, that's about what I thought.
it's nearly a sixth of her health.
Nearly a sixth.
It may or may not be 666.
I mean, I was assuming it was going to be 669, but yeah.
That would have been really funny, just to try and stop Faunra from vibrating. She fucking
Breaks
just
reality.
nukes this tile in reality. The moment the gods leave as well.
Well, at least she has an Assyrian guy here, which.
I mean, this person is not
She
Assyrian. They're a construct.
Oh,
She is stood there and smoking, and no one really paid her any mind. When you look in her direction. Hello. Are you quite done inside? Can I occupy the area now? Oh, yes. Thank you for watching the door. Oh, she looks confused when looking Orianna over. Were you inside? Uh-huh. Oh, well, all right then. Have a good day. Oh, it's a sty in here.
wait, what
Orianna.
day is it?
Good question.
It's like the 13th or something like that. It's not the 20th. I know that.
No, but there's a difference. We don't know if time shifted differently inside the
It did
Gunner
not.
plane. Okay, just making sure.
Check and see. You defeated the worm, and then traveled to over here, which was about a day and a half's journey. So it is November 13th. And then you were in here for another like 3 hours and did all that. So it's nighttime of November 13th now. You have a week.
Well, I guess we're turning in for the winter then.
Yes, I believe that would be the most prudent.
All right. I will see you at the Herald in a few days, I suppose. I'm gonna go let that Lady Artificer's family know what happened to her.
I guess I'm gonna walk.
Do
Do
you
you
need me to, or
come with us? Or, yeah, Bob could teleport you somewhere.
No, I can't. If I teleport, I'll
Oh,
leave a great big hole everywhere I pass through.
I suggest turning into a dragon and flying then.
That would be a very good option since you cannot teleport.
Yep. Well,
or if you
this
don't want to be
has-
as conspicuous, you be a giant eagle.
Just be a big birdo. That could also work.
A
Well-
big gem bird. A Residium bird. That sounds
Again,
pretty.
don't want to. I mean, it would be pretty. I don't want to give everyone terrible magical poisoning though. Because then your hearts explode.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hmm.
Luckily, these fellas have an extra one.
true. I guess you could explode twice. Anyway, I want to very, very genuinely thank you guys for all of this.
My pleasure.
yeah.
Anytime.
It means a lot. I got lonely.
You're a
Aw.
good god,
Aw.
Orianna. It's a boon to the world to have you around.
Yep.
Well,
You don't have to be
Hallie.
lonely anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Hallie,
Hmm?
she needs a hug.
Womp.
Yeah, group hug.
Group hug.
Oh no. Oh no. This is gayer than holding hands. Help.
Too bad. I'm extremely gay, so it has to
It-
happen.
Disappear into Moo.
It's like that fucking cartoon thing where you see a hand sticking out of the water and then counting down before disappearing.
Just thumbs up as it sinks into the cleavage.
Yep. Yes, eventually she will wriggle herself free. I wish you all the best of luck, and I will stop by before I leave.
May your travels serve you well.
Yeah. And she will turn into a great, big, beautiful blue bird and flutter away.
When she goes and when she eventually makes her own little world, I think she'll use us as an example of people.
I hope so.
Eh.
You can turn you all into
I hope
gods.
not.
It's gonna turn you guys into gods.
Yeah!
I
Yeah,
Oh,
freaking
no.
hope not. We're fucking dangerous.
Tristan, god of pragmatism.
Yay! Give me the Arcana domain, bitch.
What I get?
Bob, the god of suck.
Life, probably. Actually, no, life probably goes to Hallie.
Yeah,
it
no,
goes
Hallie
to
gets life. You probably get, like, you'd probably have Kanara's domains. Or,
Camaraderie.
yeah,
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
camaraderie and romance.
Bob has the lust domain.
Lust. Raw animal lust.
Alright, Mithras.
Yeah, I got the animal part too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The god of bestiality.
Oh
is
no, Bob is the fucking Bob is the goddess of fucking porn and furries.
Bob is the god of lonely middle-class white women with large dogs.
Suspiciously wealthy furries all have their god to thank now.
Alright, let's leave.
Ah!
Oh, no!
Taji loses a foot.
Just cuts her own foot off.
That
It
was a
grows
test.
back, but
Hey,
it's alarming.
What a
yes,
terrifying test roll that was.
that is indeed. It's a very strong ass fucking weapon.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
it is.
You should put in like that 60-10 on like that crit thing, because it does do that unless like it can't cough the head.
I copied it from the
Yeah, the PB itself should have it.
Oh, that's true.
it's basically
It is the exact same thing. Yep. I just love the idea of the first time you pull it out, like, oh yeah, I can't believe she gave me a Vorpal longsword. This is so Drops it and just fucking goes right through the shoe.
Yeah, this is one of those fucking mono-edged motherfuckers. It's like this. There's no scabbard. It's just
No.
No.
So you swing it around like you would like a lightsaber, and it just goes through the arm and just like, huh. Oh, there it goes. Pops onto the floor.
Oops.
I don't like the idea of you trip and drop it, and then it goes through the floor, and you'll just lose it. Like, where did it go?
Just
Where'd it
pops
go?
out in
It's
China.
an extra 1d.
Yep.
So suddenly, by the other side of the world, the motherfucker just gets impaled, and then the sword comes back down.
Oh my goodness.
But no, yeah, that's the thing. If it moves and the blade touches anything, it would just go right fucking through it. That's what I said. You can't have a scabbard for that son of a bitch. You're gonna have to have a special one.
Oh no, they do have a
That's not how that
scabbard. It's
works.
yeah, it's just a hilt clip as well. It's not like it cuts through everything at all times, but also the scabbard for it is one that attaches to the hilt, not like locks right around the blade.
I mean, that
So it wouldn't be a
I'd
close fit.
roll throw an extra 1d10 on that.
there's no
So
reason
copy
it
that from the
can't just be in the scabbard.
Taji would be war. Probably like war and
I would
and
say-
mystery.
No, Taji is war and trickery.
Yeah.
Which is
Faunra
a
would be
weird combination.
Conquest.
That's
I mean, is it a weird combination? All war is deception.
Faunra gets the
Oh.
order domain.
Oh yeah, fuck the order domain.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And grave.
Yeah.
Valor.
Order and grave.
So yeah, okay.
Order
So
and gray.
we got Arcana and Pragmatism. We got Order and Grave. We got Trickery and War. We got Camaraderie and which other one?
Yeah, peace.
Peace. We got
is it peace? I
Life
thought it
and
was romance.
Motherhood. Romance.
Romance, yes.
I think
got-
for Ariel it would be
we
the
got
peace and
life.
tempest specifically.
Yeah, out of the actual 5e domains.
Oh yeah, okay.
Did
Okay,
you guys
and then
decide who
Life.
would have?
Life and light.
That's
Oh.
Hallie.
And
Son
Bob
of a-
has
Nature.
Lust and
and-
Furries.
So nature.
the
nature.
nature and death. As in the little death.
Yeah.
And
That's for using it
Well,
in both hands, Tachi.
Right.
So, yeah, that's the
And it's
versatile.
stupid that it's in there by default, but it is.
what's where? Yeah. So yeah,
I'm
Bob
thinking-
hasn't had a chance to properly take the Succomatic 5000 Bollatron.
Oh, you're
and give
looking
it
for a white Christmas, I see.
Well, given the fact that Bob's, mouth, throat, and everything like that, and plus he breathes.
Gonna go find
Yeah,
you a
sure.
centaur.
Gotta find you a centaur.
Look, I got a centaur link.
So, are you also wintering in Hoof's Reach?
That would be ideal for Bob.
Just gigantic bull boys.
It would be not ideal for what's it called, Hallie's brothers.
No, that would still be pretty ideal for them.
Pretty ideal.
No, it wouldn't, because Bob would ruin their ability to ever feel any form of pleasure from anything and anyone out their fucking butt.
Well, that's fine.
Uh,
Bob just has a
don't worry.
harem now.
It also depends on which brothers. A couple of them are already married and have wives of their own.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, then
Yeah.
again, Bob could eventually just end up with what was going to be my background character a while ago. The me and Skow were talking about the adventurer and the adventurer naturalist brother that just came back from an adventure in the jungles where he has identified 3 new types of beetle and 2 new different types of frogs.
Nerd.
He is a nerd. He's a wizard.
Nerd.
Yeah,
All right, let's
no, I was
teleport
more
back to
along
town
the line.
before we, have to wrap up.
Yeah, I
Of
mean, like,
course,
we can
yes.
wrap up on, like, winter stuff and children happening so that we can start, like, the B team, C team? I don't know what.
Please no. I have to go to
Yeah.
bed, and I have stuff that I want to do over winter.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, yeah.
Well, your teleport point is going to be
guess-
Bunhold, I guess.
Yeah, Bunhold.
Yeah.
Right, let's get rid of the
I'll just
little route you've drawn here.
sail up to Westmark and then back again.
Yeah.
They just send you there.
We've never been there.
That
You
is
can't
true.
actually just teleport me there.
We have been there. We
No,
just
we have
Bob
not.
you've never been to Westmark. You've traveled there. You've only been like a river travel on this river anyway in the first place.
We've been
Yeah.
close to it, but we've never been there.
You guys
think we've
can
ever gone.
teleport your booties. I don't know actually that you ever done the journey. You know Westmark Mines is there because you met a trader from Westmark Mines who came through and told you
We
about
fought-
Westmark Mines.
And Bell
we
went
fought, like,
up there.
we
Hmm.
fought, like, the,
yeah, and we
Halley Snake
Blue.
somewhere in this area.
No, that was down in here, I think. Forest.
Yeah. Yeah, it was in the forest.
Yeah, it's one of these two
Yeah,
hexes.
we've never
over
been
here.
upriver here.
yes, but we did take an airship.
Okay, and with that, I have to go to bed.
Sure thing.
Bye, Stray.
I gotta go to work in a few hours. Night. So next week we're gonna do downtime for winter stuff, right?
Yep.
So okay, I'll have my stuff prepared by next week.
Sure. I shall
I thought-
update your experience.
I thought the plan
Thank
was to
you.
have us, like, get to the hold and let winter things stew while we do B team for a bit.
Yes, functionally, yeah. You can still
Are we-
decide all of your.
Are
We'll
we
talk about
doing
that.
winter downtime next session or after B team is done?
Both. Just have your B team character ready.
Okay.
Oh fuck! What?
All right. Bye.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Bye. We still need
Deus
EXP.
Borg. Yes, EXP.
And we could
Oh.
just keep going.
Did you explore a new or interesting location for the first time?
Does
I
the
mean,
orb count?
The orb's chamber was extremely new and interesting.
True. Did you discover a new interesting truth about the land?
We
Yeah, I'm
made
pretty
new
sure
and
the
interesting
orb
truths
Yeah, we
about the
kinda
land,
made-
yes.
New ally or lasting enemy?
I think
Yeah, I'm
so.
pretty sure we did.
Advanced or completed quest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Defeat a threat far beyond expectations?
No.
To be threatened, you would have had to have made it by your own error in the first place.
Yeah.
Learn something new about a player character?
Tristy's becoming a fucking atheist.
Change an
Well,
NPC,
wait.
an allied NPC's life drastically for the better?
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Orianna's an
Yeah,
The
NPC.
golem.
She is allied.
I'd say we did, if not her, then just like all our allies in general across the realm, since she's gonna help patch up the holes that Dark Beasts come through.
Yeah.
I think we
Change
scored
an
an
enemy's
achievement,
life
create a
or the work.
god.
Yeah,
Yep.
if Create a God isn't an achievement, it should be.
Sure.
So
And yeah, score an achievement. You know what? Yeah, make God. If kill God was an achievement, make a God should be one as well.
Oh, I'm glad that's on the achievement list.
You
Oh, so
did
we
that.
can-
I actually awarded you an extra point when you killed Hagen, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, no, you did. It's
He was
just...
the first. He was the first achievement.
Alright.
Just had to
Come
kill
here,
God,
Pythoon.
okay.
I gotta ask you a question. This coin.
You have flipped the coin at Pythoon, my fucking bat. Pythoon's in.
Do it. You won't.
Yeah, fucking
6.
50-50 chance to just kill God.
Well, no, it's unfortunately
50-50, yeah.
No, it's unfortunately 100% chance because Pythoon's special ability is to add 3 to any roll, which will always turn an even into an odd, or an odd into an even.
Yeah,
He
but
doesn't
what
lose.
if I just say on a 1 I live? Then on any other result, it's Pythoon.
Staggering. Yeah, he'd probably take you on that. a 1d20 chance, like you versus a god. You realize what would happen though. Tristy would hate it because he would become the trickster god.
I
like, oh
mean-
no, this is not a domain I want.
No, it's just he'd be super fucking into that.
Really?
Yeah.
Eh.
It would not
Alright.
be trickery and like, haha, mischief. It would be like stealing and deception and spycraft. That's how he would run it.
Yeah. Sure. All right, you all get 6 experience.
Yay.
Congratulations on an overloaded session of success.
Yeah, that was
I'd really rather we didn't do that though with Tristan.
well,
Lieutenant
Python should be
God.
less of a douchebag.
So is that going to be one of your winner things that you get anything sorted there?
Yeah, just come here, Python.
Fight God.
Oh God.
I'm challenging God to a fucking fiddle match. Let's go. No,
Then die and never gonna see your kids again.
it's fine. There's a 50-50 chance my kids don't have to live in a world with Python as a god. Then there's just the rest of the pantheon to worry about.
Please don't hurt Embla. She's a good god.
Calm down there, Winter.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not doing anything.
All right. For next session, Scout, can I have a new token, Liz?
Sure.
Jesse's gonna finally take care of himself.
Gonna settle down, get groomed, chill out.
Have just unadulterated family time for a couple months. It's gonna be so nice. How many days of downtime do we have, by the way? It's like 60, 90, what?
Let me double check.
Well, while you're checking, if you're watching on stream YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Theoretically, there's Mers and Hammer tonight, and if so, we'll see you then. And if not, we'll see you tomorrow for Savin. Till then, adios, and do take care.
You ready for another 7-hour session?
Yes,
Bye
my body
bye.
is ready.